Hello, my beautiful people. This is Lady Sampson coming at you with the Heavenly Father's message for tonight. The topic is going to be about the beautiful rainbow people. Okay? Yes, the rainbow people. Uh, I'm going to start at the beginning and kind of work my way through. Okay? In the beginning, like I created something. But in the beginning, because for some it does start at birth. Like before you're born, you are given that spirit. You're given that spirit not by the heavenly Father, but by the enemy. So that's why some of your children come out and they act like the opposite sex right away. The boy wants to wear dresses and do girly things, and the girl wants to do boyish things, like play sports, um, pretty much male sports, play with toys that are that boys would want to play with, like construction stuff, builder blocks, cars, that sort of thing. Okay, and so that's what you see. That's what you notice when they're very young. They don't know how to tell you that at first because they don't know themselves. They just express themselves through what they wear and the choices that they make as far as um, playing, the toys and the friends that they gravitate towards. Okay, so early on they're trying to let you know. Okay, and then there are some who are traumatized into it because when you're an adult and your attraction is towards a child, okay, and you touch and feel and, essay that child and take advantage of them, or, you know, put your essence into that child is traumatized, okay? And more of the enemy gets in them. These perverts take away their innocence, okay? And a lot of times the parents don't believe when a child says that they're molested by an adult or older relative, teenager, whatever. Please, parents, listen to your child or children. They would not make that up. A lot of them don't even know what their privates are for. They don't even know the name of them. So when your daughter says, Uncle X touched me, had me do things to him, believe her. And the same thing for your son. Don't think your child is seeking attention. That's a crock of an excuse. And yeah, I'm angry about that. Because a lot of kids suffer. These are the ones who act out that you can't handle, you can't control, you can't deal with. They suffer from mental issues. They're suicidal because you would not listen and you would not believe them. Okay? The anger I'm expressing is not mine only. It is the Father's also. The Heavenly Father. Okay? So when your child comes to you and say these things, you listen, you investigate, and you take action immediately. Okay? So These are the two ways your child obtains that spirit, type of spirit in them. Okay. I'm going to go on. Okay. Also, the child may, if it's a boy, like I said, dress like a girl at an early age. They will love makeup. They will love to dress up in women's clothes, wear their mama's shoes, wigs, jewelry, that sort of thing. And you think of it as a phase. It's not a phase. When your boy child continues to dress that way, and he wants to go to school that way, and the kids laugh at him and pick at him, and you make him suffer by keep sending him to that same school where he's ridiculed, or you send him off to some boot camp, some religious boot camp where they're supposed to scare the gay spirit out of him or her. It doesn't work that way. Okay, this is where I say more of the Heavenly Father, less of you. You have to put more of the Heavenly Father's spirit in your children. Okay? If your children are young enough where they can't make their own decisions, then you are responsible as a parent to guide them the right way and make sure that you take care not only the physical but the spiritual as well. Okay? And this time I'm going to use a girl as the example. You have a daughter. You always wanted a daughter. You want someone who's like you, you can take, go get nails done, go get hair done, dress alike, okay? But your girl is a tomboy, doesn't like all those things, don't like Barbie dolls, maybe like getting her nails done, but doesn't want her hair in ponytails with all the barrettes and the bobos and stuff like that. Don't like dresses, want to wear jeans and sneakers. Okay? The girl is screaming out, crying out, I want to be a boy. I know I am a boy. When I look in the mirror, I see a boy. I don't see a girl. All of these things that are on my body that makes me a woman, a girl, the fullness of the chest, the curves of the hips, the protruding out of the behind. All of these things they abhor. They want them gone. That's why a lot of them do get the surgeries. Whatever makes them feel like the opposite of what's in their mind, they want gone. I'm not saying to allow your child to get the surgery. I'm saying to help them get more of the Heavenly Father's spirit in them. As I keep saying, more of the Heavenly Father's spirit, less of your spirit. Okay? Let me go on. So, I hope that you're beginning to understand and see a clearer picture. Okay? It's like I said, I'm here to make it simple for everyone to understand. I don't think I've said anything that's not understandable. Okay? Okay. I'm going to speak on how the enemy spoke about the rainbow people in the Bible, in his Bible. Okay. He said that being a rainbow person is an abomination, not to the Father above in heaven, but it was abomination to him. Yeah. He created, not saying he created, but he put that spirit out there. He put that spirit out there, and then he said that the rainbow people were an abomination. Okay. So you read that in what you consider to be the living word of the Heavenly Father, and you take that and you run with it. I did that. I didn't do it completely to the point where I hated. I had friends that were growing up in high school. Okay. Um, Beautiful people. You know, beautiful people, and in my adult life too. So I never hated them. I don't have hate in me. Okay. Let me move on. So he wrote that in his own Bible, and he made people um, feel like the rainbow people were the complete, total enemy of everything that we ever knew about the sexes. Okay. Why he did that, I don't know. Because, like I said, he put the spirit out there, or in there, I should say, in the people, the rainbow people. Um, so yeah, he wrote that, and so people read that and they say, well, um, that type of lifestyle is completely, totally wrong, and you begin to hate. You hate the people that are like that. You even hate your own children, the children that you birthed, that you created, because you're ignorant, like I was. Not to the extreme that most of you are, some of you, but nonetheless, ignorant. Okay, and I'm going to say this: get to know someone first before you judge. You should not judge, period. Okay, what right do you have to judge someone? You don't have any right. Okay, you don't have to love them, but you can be cordial, because most of you have children who are a rainbow person. You have relatives that are rainbow people. Okay? If you love them, if you love your children, if you love your relative, then you can accept the fact that people are different. Okay? For various reasons, but mostly it's because of the spiritual. Okay? The spiritual. Okay? All right. So, like I said, the devil made it seem like the rainbow people are abomination, and so we hate them. We hate them. We torture them. We kill them. We do terrible things to them, and they're our fellow men and women and children. Okay? The Father does care about your sexuality, and that's why he gave me this message to give to you, and to tell you how, if you wish to choose to break the spirit within you, that causes you to be a rainbow person, then you must clean your vessel, clean it, and then he will fill you more with his spirit. Okay? If you're an adult, you can do that on your own, or old enough to make your own decision. But if you're a child, then the parent is responsible for you. Okay? When I say clean your vessel, that means to eat healthy, a vegan diet, and use natural herbal remedies as medication, and not prescribed meds from big pharma. Okay, I'm not telling you to go to some herb store and just start picking out stuff. No, there are doctors out there who prescribe natural remedies. Okay, I suggest you find one first before you try any herbal remedies and get off of your prescribed medication. Okay, I don't want anyone to, pass away. I definitely don't want that. But I'm trying to show you and tell you how to do it properly. Okay, everybody can't handle, just coming off medication at one time, because the spirit of the Father may not be at the level in you as his spirit is in me. You know what I'm saying? At the level that his spirit is in me. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it. Share it. If you don't have children and you're not dealing with this issue, I harp on the children because, they're so innocent, and they don't know. They just know how they feel, and at first. And then when they start looking in the mirror, then they see themselves as being different. Okay? So, yeah. And I hope that that this video is informative, that maybe it answered some questions that you had in regards to this topic. And as always, it's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. Okay? Have a good night, people. Be blessed.